Coming up on Hashtag That.
We're back with the latest Hollywood news updates. We've got everything from the Queen to Anna Kendrick.
All that and more from Hand into Hollywood. We're your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
From Hand into Hollywood,
we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
Welcome back to Hashtag That. I'm Catherine Tallman.
And I'm Sam Dorland. Let's dive into some new Hollywood scoop. Hear thee, hear thee. We would love to give our deepest condolences and gratitude to the royal family for the recent loss of Queen Elizabeth II. On Thursday, September 8th, Queen Elizabeth took her final breath in her humbled castle in the UK. Last Thursday around 10 a.m., she was ill in her hospitalized supervision place of slumber. Prince Harry, along with his wife, immediately rushed to her aid, but at 1:32 p.m., Queen Elizabeth's reign had come to an end. She's the longest reigning monarch in history, with having her crown for 70 years. Can you believe she was just royalty at just 26 all the way to 96? She will be dearly missed, and memory will forever live on, not only in England, but from the earth starts to the grass beneath her feet. In other news, Funny Girl has made its comeback on the Broadway stage after 60 years. Fanny Bryce has returned to grab this generation's hearts with the most iconic leading lady, no other than former Glee star Lea Michele. I mean, who else was suited to fit this role? Not only is her talent just completely out of this world, Funny Girl's opening week was wrapped up, and boy was it such a success. There were several viral moments all over TikTok and Twitter, just Lea Michele being the talent that she is, over excelling the song that we all know her for. We got a little glimpse to the media of her even interacting with fans right after the show, mask on and everything. Unfortunately, last weekend she was tested positive for COVID, and she will be missing at least 10 performances. Hopefully the rest of the cast gets the same love that they received last week, even though their leading lady won't be there in their presence.
Get your dancing shoes on. The next season of Dancing with the Stars is upon us. This season includes many familiar faces, including my favorites, Vinnie Guarino from the Jersey Shore, Teresa Giudice from The Real Housewives of New Jersey, and singer Jordan Sparks. Others in attendance include the TikTok mother-daughter duo Heidi and Charlie D'Amelio, country singer Jesse James Decker, and many others. Make sure you see the whole cast of Dancing with the Stars airing on Disney Plus next Monday, September 19th. Our beloved Jeanette Mccurdy, who starred as Sam from iCarly, has recently published a book. In her book, I'm Glad My Mom Died, she shares horrible stories of her abusive mother. This week, she joined Jada Pinkett Smith, Willow Smith, and Adrian Branfield Norris on the Red Table Talk to discuss the novel. There, she read an email from her mother sent in 2012 where she called Jeanette horrible names, disrespected her character, and ended it by asking for money. Our childhood hero is becoming her own and healing from her childhood abuse. Make sure you go check out her inspiring story, available in stores and on ebook. The Venice Film Festival just ended, and here to talk about their favorite looks from the festival are Lane and Alex. Take it away, guys.
Hey, hashtag, it's Lane.
It's Alex.
And we are going to be reviewing some of the fashion from the red carpet of the Venice Film Festival. So let's get into it.
All right.
First up, we have Miss Emma Chamberlain.
I think they're okay. I'm not a big fan. I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but like the red dress is simple, it's nice. I like how it wraps around her, which is fine.
I actually hate the red dress.
Really?
Yeah, like I just do not like all those folds, and it just kind of looks like a tacky, like 90s prom dress kind of vibe.
Okay, that's understandable, but I'm just not sure about the white one just because it's just accentuating and pulling in on an area that I'm not sure exactly she wants to be highlighting.
I do see how it accentuates her downstairs area, but I think that area needs a little bit more appreciation. So I'm kind of here for it. Next up, we have Mr. Timothy Chalamet, dressed in the Heather Ackerman.
I definitely applaud Timothy for this amazing statement piece. He rocked it. We can see the confidence, and we can see a lot of back, too. But yeah, I love this. This is what we call fashion. Men take tips.
He's definitely bringing out his baddie side, and we are so here for that. Next, we have Florence Pugh and Valentino.
Oh my god, this is absolutely gorgeous. And whoever was the cameraman for this one knew what they were doing. You could tell that she was feeling herself, she was rocking it, and this photo is absolutely confident. And the more confident a person is, the better that what they're wearing looks. Every single part of this outfit, from head to toe, was perfect.
She's wearing like booty shorts basically on the red carpet, and I'm here for it. So, and she looks amazing. She looks bomb. So I just think it looks very elegant. Next up, we have Jodie Turner.
It's getting cagey. I think that might be on purpose, but or maybe not. I don't even know.
I think whenever you think of denim, you think of it as something that's very casual, not something that's like usually like red carpet worthy. And it looks like an elevated Britney Spears like 2000s moment, and I'm kind of here for it. And it's got some like crystals on it, but the denim material is kind of swaying me a little bit. Would I wear this? No. But does she pull it off very beautifully? Yes.
That was our review of the Venice Film Festival red carpet looks. I'm Alex.
And I'm Lane.
See you later, hashtag.
Thanks, guys. Don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with hashtag Let's Get Real right after the break.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. It's here. It's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Hope you enjoyed that little break because we have a great film review from Julia and Emily. What do you guys have for us?
Hey, hashtag! I'm Julia Schnarr.
And I'm Emily McManaman, and today we are going to be doing one of our first movie reviews of the semester on Jordan Peele's most recent film, Nope.
Now next to Get Out and Us, this is kind of Jordan Peele's black sheep of all of his films, but it definitely has a very interesting story and amazing cinematography.
Cool, let's get into it.
The story surrounds two siblings, OJ and Emerald Haywood, as they have a farm that trains horses for the silver screen.
So basically things start going sideways when these horses start disappearing on their own, all forms of electricity start going out every now and then, and there are pieces of metal that start falling from the sky.
With the help of a hardware salesman and an old-fashioned filmmaker, they embark on a journey to try and capture what they think is alien life form.
Jordan Peele films have always had amazing casts, and this movie is no exception. Daniel Kaluuya plays the main character of Otis Haywood, or OJ as he's referred to in the movie, and again, he knocks it out of the park with this role. I mean, he really does, and I've never seen him do anything like this. He had this very much cowboy western type character, and he really did it justice.
Keke Palmer's character in this movie was nothing short of a joy. She was kind of like the comedic relief for this film because there was so much tension. She brought a lot of personality, a lot of humor. She was kind of like the bubbly yin to her brother's mellow yang, and so together they created a really like good power team.
So one of the side characters is also played by Steven Yeun, who I've always known him from The Walking Dead and I've always loved him. So when I saw him in this movie, I went into this movie not seeing any of the trailers. So when I saw him, I was blown away. His character is really interesting because his character is the only one that has flashback scenes to his backstory and his childhood, which I think gives a lot of depth to his character, even though it is only a side character.
So my favorite scene of the film was the climax. Keke Palmer puts on a really cool record, and we just see this scene play out where these inflatable advertisement men are all over the desert, and I will not spoil it, but it's amazing.
So my favorite scene in the movie was actually the opening shot. So like I said, I hadn't seen any of the trailers for this movie, so I went in completely blind. And what I saw in the opening shot was, we'll put a clip in here, but it's basically a monkey going crazy on a film set, and it is so creepy and scary. It's literally probably one of the scariest parts of the film, because this film wasn't as scary as we expected it, but this part is terrifying. So So the soundtrack in this movie was incredible, and it's something I feel like we haven't really seen in a while because old Western type movies don't really exist anymore. We don't really see it. So I think Jordan Peele did a great job of incorporating that sound into the film. It creates the perfect blend of suspense, but also making you feel like you're a cowboy yourself in the Wild West.
The cinematography for this film was especially unique in the camera movements that they had, the set design, it all came together to create the real mood for the film. I felt like I was drawn into it, and they just did such a good job with creating especially awesome visuals.
So that's all we have for today's movie review.
If you want to watch Nope, I think it's still out in theaters, and you can watch it on several streaming services.
See you next time.
Bye!
A lot has happened this week in the reality TV world, and here to tell us about it all is Haley Ruscio with Let's Get Real.
Thanks, guys. I'm Haley Ruscio here with the newest reality TV news, so let's get real. Dated and Related, a new reality show where siblings work to help one another find love, released earlier this month, and people have mixed opinions. Besides the title misleading many viewers to what the show's premise actually is, certain elements of the show, like siblings having to share beds and pairs of twins pursuing other pairs of twins, have bothered certain viewers. However, others have been enjoying the drama and tension that has come out of watching the sibling pairs be wingmen for one another. I've started to watch the first few episodes, and I think it's definitely an interesting concept. Personally, I'm rooting for Corinna and Dayon to find love, and will be sure to keep watching. 20 years ago, Kelly Clarkson won the first season of American Idol, receiving a whopping 15.5 million votes from fans across the country. The win skyrocketed Clarkson's career, leading to multiple albums, Grammy wins, a judging spot on The Voice, and her own talk show. Clarkson marked the momentous occasion on social media, saying, quote, 20 years ago today, I won American Idol, and it forever changed the course of my life. That moment was the door that opened up so much access and opportunity and creative partnerships that I will be grateful for all of my days, end quote. Kelly Clarkson has had such an interesting career, and I look forward to seeing what the next 20 years have in store for her. If you saw our episode last week, you know that I am a huge Big Brother fan, and I have an update for you all from this week. On Thursday, there was a special 2-hour episode of Big Brother where 2 people got sent home in a double eviction, and the results were crazy. After Turner won his 3rd HOH of the season and his ally Monty won the power of veto, they decided to take out a big move and take out Michael, who has won 9 competitions, 3 times as many as anybody else had won. After being voted out, Michael stood up and said, quote, everyone please stay seated. I have one thing I would like to say, end quote, and then immediately walked out the door without saying anything else. This episode was full of twists and turns and definitely one of my favorites in the whole season. That's all I have for hashtag Let's Get Real today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Disney just had their annual D23 Expo where we learned all about their upcoming projects. Here to fill us in is on what we missed is AJ and Carly.
Hey, hashtag, it's Carly.
And I'm AJ, and today we're going to be talking about D23. If you don't know what that is, that's pretty much Christmas Day for Disney fans.
Yeah.
That's how I would describe it.
I agree.
So let's get right into it.
All right, so first off, I want to talk about the Disenchanted trailer that was dropped, because this has been huge. Enchanted came out a really long time ago when we were kids, so.
It's such a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
We have Amy Adams, Patrick Dempsey, Idina Menzel is coming for this movie, so we're really excited about that. The trailer looks really good. I think that there's like a little like foreshadowing to Giselle becoming evil.
Yeah, which was, I don't know how I feel about that, but.
I don't know. It's very weird, and like the cover poster is like very ominous, so yeah. I don't know.
Did you catch the quick glimpse of the evil queen?
I did.
And I paused the frame. I was like, that's definitely hers.
Yeah, no,
I'm excited. We're going to have a great cast. Everyone's back. And I don't know if they're going to do it justice, but.
What are you excited about?
Well, I'm excited for Marvel's Secret Invasion, which is pretty much, we're going to follow Nick Fury's character, which we have not seen in a long, long time in the MCU, so I'm very excited for that. It's basically following a Skrull invasion, which are like these aliens that invade Earth in the MCU. So kind of see them slowly take over, which is very exciting to see because it's a comic book line that everyone likes, and to see the MCU do it is something everyone's been waiting for. And of course, more Samuel L. Jackson, we can't complain.
I'm also very excited about the Little Mermaid live action film. A lot was talked about with that because they brought up that it was happening a while ago, like a long time ago.
I'm pretty sure they announced that like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a really long time, and they've been slowly announcing the cast since then. But Halle Bailey is playing Ariel, and I'm excited about that. She hasn't done much, but I love her voice, and I'm excited about that. I am very shocked, though, because Melissa McCarthy's playing Ursula. I didn't know she could sing. I love Melissa McCarthy so much, but you don't do poor unfortunate souls justice, I'm gonna be really upset.
Well, the next project I'm very excited to talk about is we finally got a new trailer for The Mandalorian Season 3, which is one of Disney Plus's biggest original shows. And we can get more Baby Yoda, so the fans can be happy about that. And it looks like we got the first trailer, and it's going to follow Mando directly after Season 2, when he decides that he's going to be with Grogu, and he's going to throw away his identity of being a Mandalorian and just follow Grogu around on more adventures. So we're going to see what happens with that, but there's so much they can do, and again, it's one of the best shows I think Disney Plus has made, so we'll see what they do with that. Well, that's all we got. There's so much we can talk about, so definitely go check out the D23 fan event to see all the projects they announced, but that's all we have time for today. Until next time, hashtag bye.
Bye.
We'll be right back with Hollywood news updates after this commercial break.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Jules, spot on this last one. There it is. Keep going with it. Leo.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Welcome back. It's time to get the latest news on all things Hollywood. Here with us this week is Tim Malone. What you got for us, Tim?
What is up, guys? We got so much news straight out of Hollywood, so let's jump right into our Hollywood news update. The number of Golden Globe voters is doubling. The Hollywood Foreign Press Association is adding voters outside of the organization to create a larger and more diverse voting pool in response to criticism last year of the lack of diversity of voters in the HFPAA. In a statement from the HFPAA, the new members are recruited from international industry organizations as well as from active outreach to esteemed foreign film festivals and journalism professionals. 103 new voters are joining the existing 97 active members. The full breakdown of Golden Globe voters is now 52% female and 51% racially and ethnically diverse. Do you guys think this is a step in the right direction to create a more inclusive entertainment industry?
I can't believe it was such a small number before. I'm so happy to see the numbers go up and the even percentages among representation. So I'm excited to see that our voting skills are going to be more diverse.
I completely agree with you, Cap.
I think it's a good step. We'll see how it turns out. Big news for Star Wars fans. The character Ezra Bridger from the animated Star Wars show Rebels, which debuted in 2014, is getting a live-action portrayal in the upcoming Star Wars show Ahsoka, starring Rosario Dawson. Ezra Bridger will be played by actor Iman Esfandi, whose credits include the Robert Rodriguez horror film Red 11 that screened at Cannes in 2019, as well as a small role in the Best Picture nominee King Richard. Ahsoka is set to release sometime in 2023. Not much is known about the plot. Star Wars Rebels co-creator Dave Filoni is writing the series and will also executive produce with fellow Star Wars visionary Jon Favreau. I want to hear what the desk has to say about this. Are you guys excited for Are you guys Star Wars fans and excited for Ahsoka?
I'm very excited for Ahsoka and seeing the new collaborations and the new elements that can come into this, new adapted story to Star Wars. What do you think, Kat?
I'm not a Star Wars fan. I need to culture myself a little more, but I'm very excited for the new show to come out. I will be tuning in next year, and I'm excited to see what the plot's all about.
This was something that was rumored for a while, so I'm really happy that they finally confirmed it. And last, the 46th Annual Humanitas Awards were this Friday. Some of the winners included the movies Encanto and Don't Look Up in TV series Blackish and Pachinko. The Humanitas are awards given to film and television writers whose work explores the human condition in a nuanced, meaningful way. Prizes are presented every year at an event in Beverly Hills where winners receive a trophy and a cash prize. Sam and Kat, what do you guys think about these choices? Did you think the writing of these works were thought-provoking and beyond entertainment?
The only one that I saw on that list was Don't Look Up, and I did enjoy it. It did make me think. It was all about the world today and how it's changing and so much stuff. Did you see the other ones? Did you see Encanto?
Yes, I saw Encanto, and I feel like that, along with Blackish, are perfect candidates. They really, especially with Blackish, of more of today's time and current times of discussions, and I feel like Encanto was a better audience for the little kids, and it made them think of outspoken thoughts.
I'm glad they're getting their recognition. More with Tim. Thank you.
I love Don't Look Up. It was a great social commentary, and I think it's really cool that we have awards to give recognition to brilliant writing like that. That's all I have for this week's Hollywood News Update. I'm Tim Malone. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Tim. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
I know what you're thinking. I need a job. I need a new career.
Well, I've been there.
I've been there.
I've been there. I wasn't happy with what I was doing.
After high school, I didn't have a plan.
I just wanted to start working. I got laid off twice, but you gotta keep going.
You just need the right skills. Find an apprenticeship.
I found a 2-year IT program.
I found a medical course online.
I'm now a consultant in the tech space.
You have more options than you think. You can do this.
You will find something.
You will find something new.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced House Hunter. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Thanks for sticking with us. Tonight we have Ashley here to rank the top 5 movies this summer. What you got for us, Ashley?
Hey guys, this is Ashley, and I'm here to talk about the top 5 movies of summer 2022. Keep in mind, this list talks about the top 5 movies that were released from Memorial Day weekend to Labor Day weekend. First on the list is Top Gun Maverick. It stars Tom Cruise and Miles Teller. This was released in May 27th, 2022, so when Memorial Day weekend just started. This movie is a sequel of the Top Gun movie that was released in 1986 and second in the Top Gun series installment. It hit a whopping gross office of $703 million. Second on the list is Jurassic World Domination. This was released June 10th, and it stars Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, Laura Dern. So basically the whole game that's usually in Jurassic World movies, as if we didn't need another Jurassic World movie. This hit a box office of $376 million. Next on the list is Minions Rise of Guru. This was released July 1st. If you remember all the memes on TikTok, it took TikTok by storm. People were dressed up in tuxedos and dresses watching the movies. It stars Steve Carell, who is still the voice of Guru. This hit a box office of $361 million. Next on the list is Thor: Love and Thunder. This was released just after on July 8th. This stars obviously Chris Hemsworth as Thor, and this hit a box office of $342 million. Last on the list is another movie that took TikTok and Medium by storm, Elvis. This stars Austin Butler as the famous singer of Elvis. This is another movie music biopic that we had in the past 3 years, which includes Bohemian Rhapsody, which is the biopic of the band Queen, and Rocket Man, which is the biopic of Elton John. This was released June 24th, and it hit a box office of $150 million.
This week we have a new game called #This or That. We'll be debating out of 2 shows which one is better. Lane is here to get us started.
Hey guys, I'm Lane. Let's get into #This or That. First up, we have New Girl or Friends.
I think we're gonna have to go with Friends. I'm gonna have to go with Friends.
I love some Zooey Deschanel. She's the one that stars in New Girl. She plays Jess. So I'm gonna have to say New Girl. I actually don't watch either one, but but I'm gonna have to go with Zooey Deschanel. Some people may say I look like her.
Ooh, I don't see it.
Next up, we have The Office or Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. That's a good.
It's great.
Parks and Rec. It's a good little thing.
I like it more than The
But
Office.
I'm sorry, The Office, the humor, they have my heart. I'm sorry.
Steve Carell is in the room. That's why. But I'll be Leslie Knope. So you know what? They could be a tie. They're great shows.
Of course.
Next up, we have One Tree Hill or Glee.
We are Glee.
One Tree who?
We're Glee.
One Tree who?
I was in the show choir at my high school. It was called Expressions. We're quite expressive, so we are
Fun
Glee.
fact, Lee Michelle learned Don't Rain on Parade from me. Just saying. That's why she got the role on Broadway.
Glee is the winner.
It is the winner.
All right, guys. Next up, we have Gossip Girl or Pretty Little Liars.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to say Gossip Girl.
I'm gonna have to go with Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl is the show of the decade.
Yeah. Of course, the OG. I don't know. I didn't see the new one yet.
Pretty Little Liars, I did not watch, but a lot of my friends enjoyed it. It is in my demographic, but
Never seen
I
an
need
episode.
to culture myself with that one too, as well as the new Star Wars
Never
show.
seen an episode. Sorry.
The next one that we have is The Good Place or Young and Hungry.
I'm sorry. Emily Osment, she has my heart. Young and don't say otherwise. You know that show's. I'm sorry. Young and Hungry for the win. Young and Hungry for the win. That's it. That's it. There's no discussion. She can't even speak. Speechless.
The Good Place has a great plot. That's what my argument is. I think it's interesting. It's thought-provoking.
Well, The Good Place is in the wrong place. Trying to tell you.
Okay, so I guess he wins that one with Young and Hungry.
The final one that we have is Grey's Anatomy or The Good Doctor.
I'm just biased here because I started watching Grey's Anatomy this summer, and I'm just, I'm on season 9. I just landed there. The Good Doctor, what is that?
I think the actor that's on The Good Doctor is so incredible, so that's my vote. But that is all for #This or That. And now we have some good news.
Right. If you didn't think that you would need to save up your coin for another Apple product, boy, were you wrong. If you were trying to save up your pockets for the iPhone 13, might as well push them back for the iPhone 14. Apple has stated that this new iPhone screen will be 20% larger, consistent with low lighting photos, satellite 20 to 26% of battery, and the iPhone 14 will now be available for pre-order and will officially be out in the next 4 days. Shortly, the iPhone 14 Plus will be available on October 7th.
In other good news, the classic film Pitch Perfect has returned to theaters for its 10th anniversary. That's right, everyone's favorite a cappella rom-com is officially a decade old. 10 years ago, you were in the lunchroom hearing the Cup song echo from all different directions. Go re-experience The Bellas with Anna Kendrick this Wednesday night at 7 p.m. in North Haven.
That's all we have this week on #That.
Make sure you follow us on our social media accounts and download the Q30 app to stay up to date with all Q30 stuff.
I'm Sam Dorlin.
And I'm Kat Tallman. Thank you for watching #that from all the producers, talent, and everyone working hard behind the scenes. Thank you for watching. We will see you again next week.